Hi, and welcome to another episode of Comic Book Gallery. I'm your host, Joaquin, and this is part three of getting into Magic. So, the first couple of weeks talked about the first two starter products you can buy, whether it's a deck builder's toolkit or you could just straight up buy a deck of a planeswalker whose colors you like, or you like the artwork. For whatever the reason, you have two choices. Well, on week three, depending on what your budget is, I was trying to keep it under 30, but when it comes to a bundle, or back in my days, I used to call them a fat pack, they were, depending on where you get them, it's like 30 to 35. But if you go to Walmart or any other place, if you don't have a local gaming store, you will be paying 40 to 45. So depending on your budget, either you buy a whole bunch of packs or you just save up until you can get one of these. The reason why I like getting these bundle packs is, and I have it already partially open so I can make it easier, is that, one, it comes with a box. So if you didn't buy the deck builder's kit, you get a box to carry in. And you get another box you can like store your dice. And you also get this player's guide, which is every card that's in this set. So it's a nice little catalog. They give you a, as you can see here, give you a little history. And artwork is pretty cool. They usually are giving you a description of what plane you're on. They tell you about the different people or groups or organizations that are on there. Here, I'll move this out. I can back it up just a little bit so you can see it. And I'll skip through all this. And then they usually have planeswalkers. So the first one is Teferi, and they give you a little background of who he is. Same thing with Karn. Yeah, that's a little blurry there for a second. And advertisement for their arena. And they have like a top 10 list of the coolest cards they consider. And then after that, it breaks it down by color. And after all the individual colors, then you'll get into the multicolors and artifacts, and the multicolored planeswalkers, and any featured lands that you can get in this set. So this is Dominaria, and the importance of Dominaria was in celebration of the 25 years of Magic. They did this special set, and they did a really good job, I thought so, with doing this. And it was also geared towards Commander, because you had a lot of legendary creatures and artifacts. So inside you'll get, I think it's 10 packs now, but I'll count it out. You get spin down dice. You get your land that's exclusive for Dominaria. You get a quick reference guide, which is pretty nice. For all you new players out there, this is definitely something you should have. It's just a quick rundown of the rules. This is cool. And even now and again, I'll forget a stage. So this is something just nice to look at to refresh yourself. Leave that for the background. Little spin down dice, let you know, and that's the symbol of Dominaria, let you know. You get a full set of lands of all colors. Won't open that, it's not necessary. And then 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 packs. So let's start. So when you're new, this is really good if you don't have a deck box already to carry your cards in after you have your trade binder. And I'm just going to skip through until we get to the commons. Make sure this is in focus for you guys. Seems to be the spot. On Sarah's Wings, nice little enchantment. And a lot of this is focused on being legendary, which is cool. And then our foil is Gift of Growth. So this seems like a nice card. Could be used into Commander. And right off the bat is Demon Lord Belzeloc. So it's a legendary creature, Elder Demon, Flying Trample. When Demon Lord Belzeloc enters the battlefield, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. Then put that card into your hand. If the card's converted mana cost is 4 or greater, repeat this process. Demon Lord Belzeloc deals 1 damage to you for each card put into your hand this way. So that looks like that'd be cool. Commander, maybe you can even do something in Standard. Don't know. Like I said, I'm just getting back into the game after taking a break, so not really keeping up with Standard. But I do recommend that you go to sites like MTG Goldfish. They usually have really good beginner sites. Or beginner lists or budget lists. Sure that's a focus. That's the spot. That's the spot. Alright, that's the spot. So, Song of Freyalise is our first uncommon. Wild Onslaught. Precognition Field is our rare. You may look at this enchantment for 4 blue. You may look at the top card of your library. And it says you can do this anytime. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an instant or sorcery. And 3 is exile the top card of your library. So this could be pretty good. Another uncommon. Land. So far not bad. Opened up 2 packs and 1 mythic. And a playable rare. Can't complain. There we go. So I'm just skipping through until we get to the uncommons. Wizard's Retort. This spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a wizard, so it's a pretty good counter spell if you're playing a wizard's deck for 2 blue. Settle the Score. Exile target creature. Put 2 loyalty counters on a planeswalker you control. Not bad for 4. Good and limited, I guess. Helm of the Host is our rare. As soon as I can get this in focus. Alright, there we go. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of equipped creature, except that the token isn't legendary. If equipped creature is legendary, that token gains haste, so that's pretty good for Commander. And here's another uncommon. A little sapling token. So now that I've got a few cards, or we'll have a few cards in my trade binder, I'm going to be trading, and I'll tell you what I traded next week and what I got in return. Skiznik. Settle the Score again. And Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Sorry about my mispronunciation. This is a good commander card. Flying. You, planeswalkers you control, and other creatures you control have hexproof for 4 mana and 2 green mana. Put a +1 counter on each creature you control, so good for a token deck. And you're uncommon. And a new soldier token. It's not bad. I'll try to go a little bit quicker, trying to keep these videos under a certain amount. So, okay, here's the uncommon, the Eldest Reborn. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or a planeswalker. I mean, this is a 5. Let me get this back in focus. All right. Each opponent then discards a card, put target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Not bad for EDH. Sorcerer's Wand and Yawgmoth's Vile's Offering is our rare. Put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Destroy up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Exile Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. That's not bad. Definitely EDH. Common, land, and token. So far I feel, like I said, I'm liking what I'm getting. Nice variety of cards, and something I can work with what I already have. If you look at the other 2 videos, you can definitely build a Knight's deck. I mean, with Knight of Grace. Make sure I get this in focus. Alright, Hexproof, protection from black, classic Knight. Knight of Grace gets +1/+0 as long as any player controls the black permanent. Sorcerer's Wand. And our rare is the First Eruption. First Eruption deals 1 damage to each creature with flying. So as soon as you cast the spell, this comes into it. This is the first effect that happens. And second, you get 2 additional mountain symbols or mana. And 3 is sacrifice a mountain. If you do, the First Eruption deals 3 damage to each creature. So that's not bad. And a sapling token. There we go. Alright, next pack. Oh, showed the rare. Try not to do that. Common. Seal Away. It's not bad. And Woodland Cemeteries. I want to say the first, well, from when I started, this originally was out in Innistrad, but it might even be older than that. But when Innistrad first hit, this is a good card. And it's made its way back into Standard, which is nice. So Woodland Cemetery enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a swamp or a forest. This is a really good card because I actually play this in Modern. I play a green-black Infect deck. It does okay. Have fun with it. So far we got 1 mythic. We got a land. So I'll straighten this out. Two-Headed Giant. It's a 4-cost. Whenever Two-Headed Giant attacks, flip 2 coins. If both coins come up head, Two-Headed Giant gains double strike until the end of the turn. If both coins come up tails, Two-Headed Giant gains menace until the end of the turn. That's not bad. Here's a nice little mana dork they refer to. So Elfam Druid. First one is you can tap 1 to add green, or you can tap 2 to add 2 green, spend this mana to only kick spells. So if you build a deck that's built around kick spells, that's pretty good. Another Knight, here we go. 4-drop for Legendary Creature Human Knight. Double strike, creatures you control with first strike have double strike. Said not bad. So if you're building your Knight deck, and here's a little Knight token. So we're down to our last 2 packs. Let's see what we get. Maybe we can get lucky and get another Mythic or a Planeswalker. That'd be great. So get through that. So we got Spore and Swarm. I know that Spores are a little bit... People are messing around, at least casually, with that deck. And Merfolk's always good. This is nice. Flash with Merfolk Trickster enters the battlefield. Tap target creature an opponent controls. It loses all ability to the end of the turn. So that's good with dealing with threats. And Fall of Thrawn. 6-drop. 1 plains 5. So first you destroy all the land. This is definitely good in EDH. Second, each player returns 2 lands from their graveyard to the battlefield, and that's activated twice. So depending on the board state, really good playable. And common foil. There's another druid, or I mean a merfolk card. It's not bad. I've seen this played in EDH, so. Last sapling token. And come on, Karn. We need you, baby. So, the deck that I made with the Planeswalker deck and the cards, I've won a few games, but not matches. But I'm playing against people who normally play Friday Night Magic, and that's what these videos are geared for, to help you get ready to go and enter and play and know what to expect. Phantom Spirit. Oh, I hit it. Karn package with a Karn. Wow. So, Karn, I want to say, is anywhere between $30 and $35 in values that I can remember at the moment. So, 2 mythics and a land. You got to call that a good day, unless there's some kind of foil that's even better, which I doubt. And a nice, cool little cleric token. Let's see if they can come in and focus. Come on. Token creature, cleric. There you go. And I will just end it holding Karn, because I should. So, if you liked the contents of this video, hit the like button and please leave a comment below. I mean, come on. This is worth a comment. Planeswalker, from the package that showed his face, and a mythic and a land? It's playable in Modern? Come on now. Help me out. And if you're new to the channel, which most of you probably will be if you're watching this, please hit the subscribe button. And this will be an ongoing series. So once a week, I'm going to be doing new to Magic and showing you how to get into the game and helping you break down the costs and what to expect when playing. Well, like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you later. That was too awesome.